Hello everyone, this is J. Nityapriya working as an assistant professor in Department of Computer Science, JJ College of Arts and Science, Pudukottai. Even today we are going to see about operating systems. And these are the contents of our presentation. We are going to see what an operating system is. Then we see the important functions of an operating system. Then we see the applications of operating system, the conceptual view of the operating system we are going to see then the four types of managements that the operation system usually does. Here we see what an operating system is. Actually, operating system is a collection of programs. That is, it is a software that manages the computer hardware resources, and it provides common services to the users of a computer. If a user wants to connect with the computer hardware, he can do that only with the help of the operating system. In other words, only through the operating system a computer user can get connected with the computer hardware. So operating system is a vital component of the system software in the computer system. As I said, an operating system is an interface between the computer user and the hardware. It is a software which performs all basic tasks like file management, memory management, process management, device management, such as controlling the devices and allocating the devices and all those things. So these are the tasks of an operating system. And the famous OS, operating systems, we have listed. Some of them we listed here. Linux OS, Windows OS, VMS, and the all other things. And these are the important functions of an operating system, namely memory management, processor management, device management, file management, security, control over system performance, accounting the job, error detecting aids, and the coordination between software and the users. And these are the important applications of operating system. There are so many applications of operating systems. Here we have listed very few and the important applications of an OS. And the first one we have said here, it is security. Operating system provides security to a computer system by means of password and the other related credentials. In this way, it prevents the access of files and the data of a computer system from the unauthorized access. And the next one is control over system performance. It just records delays between the request and the response, and that's the way it controls the system performance. And the next one is job accounting. It keeps track of the time and the resources used by various jobs and the users of a computer system. Right, and this is the conceptual view of an operating system. See here, there are three portions of, there are three layers. That is, the first layer is the user, and the second layer is software, and the third layer is hardware. See, the operating system manages the software. Actually, the operating system is a system software, we know. The operating system manages both the system software as well the application software, and that is about the software. And the below portion is the hardware. Hardware consists of CPU, RAM, and I/O devices. So see the top, whenever a user or a set of users want to connect with the hardware, it is made possible only through the operating system. Only through the operating system the user can get connected to the computer hardware. And this is memory management. Now we have come to the important portion of this presentation. We are going to see the four types of management that an operating system performs. The first one is memory management, and the second one is processor management, the third one is device, and the fourth one is file management. Here we see the first one, which is memory management. Actually, an operating system keeps track of the primary memory by means of which part of the primary memory is in use currently, by whom it is being used, which part of the my memory is not in use, and all these things an operating system does in order to manage the memory. Then in multi-programming environment particularly, the operating system decides which process gets memory, when and how much. That is how it manages memory in the environment of multi-programming. As a part of memory management, it allocates memory when a particular process requests it. It also deallocates the memory when the process no longer needs memory. And the next type of management is processor management. Processor management is actually performed by operating system by means of a program called traffic controller. Controller is a system software. It's actually a program which is responsible for managing all the processors. Okay, so with the help of the traffic controller, actually traffic controller keeps track of the processes and the status of the process. So with the help of the traffic controller, the operating system performs memory management. Next, it allocates the processor, which is CPU, to a particular process which requires it, and it also deallocates the processor which is already allocated when it is no more needed. And the next one is device management. Here there is a software we can call as a program called IO controller. This IO controller keeps track all the devices or the peripherals of a computer. Right? So with the help of this IO controller, which is a software, the operating system performs the device management. Then as a part of device management, it decides which process gets a particular device, when and for how long. It allocates the device when it is required in the efficient way. There are so many techniques or schemes for allocating this. So it follows some of the technique or one of the techniques to allocate the device. It also deallocates the device when it is not required. And finally, it is file management. File management is done by the operating system with the help of the file system. File system is actually it is a collective facility which keeps track of the data, files and the other informations, their location, their used status, that is if it is being used or not. So like these informations will be saved or maintained by a particular program called file system. This operating system uses the file system to perform the file management. It decides who gets the resource, the file, it allocates the resources and it deallocates the resources. And in this presentation, I am so happy to say that we have seen the basic portions of an operating system, like what an operating system is, we have seen. Then we saw the important functions of an operating system. Then the applications of an operating system, the conceptual view of an operating system. Then at last we saw the four major tasks performed by an operating system, namely processor management, memory management, device management and file management, etc. Hope you enjoyed and you have understood the presentation. Be benefited. Thank you.